I just kept saying exam, exam, medical exam, yes, exam. But he just pointed to the wall. There was a poster on the wall. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm super excited today. I don't even know why. If this is your first time clicking on my video and seeing my face, thank you, you're welcome. I really appreciate it. Consider clicking on the subscribe button. Yes, the red button down below is free. Yes, consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. You are the real MVP. Always watching, always supporting, always liking. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. My name is Tammy. I currently live in Qatar. And in today's video, I'll be sharing my first culture shock experience living in Qatar. Sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the story together. I'll give a bit of a backstory before I go on. I moved to Qatar with my husband. I was really excited to start my new life here, get to know what the country is all about, and find my place here somehow. I arrived on one of those early morning flights. The flight arrived at 2 a.m. The place was still dark. There was a few cars on the road. So there was really nothing to see. I was hoping to see the town, the city on my ride back home, but there was really nothing to see because it was dark. Now, when you arrive in Qatar as a visitor or a resident, you have to go through a medical exam. The medical exam is for the government to certify that you are fit and that you have no infectious disease they need to be concerned about. If you're a visitor and you're staying for more than a month, then you would have to carry out the exam. But if you're staying for just a month or few weeks, you don't need to carry out the exam. So it was my third day in the country. I was really looking forward to see the city. Finally, I was going to get to see the city in daytime. Before I left, I told hubby, I said, I'm going to wear a gown to the medical commission. He was like, oh, you're wearing a gown, no problem, that's fine. I also arranged for a taxi guy to come and pick me and bring me back when I was done. I live in Al, and the medical commission is in Doha. That's like a 45 minutes drive from Al to Doha. So now where I was just getting to see the city in daylight, just enjoy my ride there. When we got there, the taxi guy had to park in the parking lot. Now from the parking lot to the entrance where I would go into the building to do the medical exam was just a few distance. I heard some things about Qatar. I was already told of some things to take note of. But hearing and experiencing is not the same thing. It's a totally different thing on their own. So getting out from the taxi, I noticed the male section. I noticed the male section and I noticed the female section. I was like, okay. It was just shocking getting to see that men were in a different place and women were in a different place. I was like, oh well, let me get to what I was going to do. As I was walking down to the female section, I noticed that people were staring at me. This kind of stares where you know that someone is staring at you. You can see them staring at you, but they're not stopping. So I kept wondering, what is wrong? It made me very conscious. And I looked around, I looked at myself, I was like, okay, is anything wrong with me? Is there something around me that I should take note of? I was really that conscious. I couldn't get why they were staring. I was like, okay, I don't know why they were staring, let me go for my business. And I walked to the entrance. At the entrance, there was a queue, so I had to wait for my turn. When it was my turn, the security guy said, no, and he said something in Arabic. I was like, medical exam, I'm going in for medical exam. And he was like, no. I was like, what do you mean no? I'm here for a medical exam. Medical exam, I kept explaining. Now there's a communication barrier. He couldn't speak English properly and I couldn't speak Arabic. So I just kept saying exam, exam, medical exam, yes, exam. But he just pointed to the wall. There was a poster on the wall. And I looked at the wall. I couldn't make sense of what was there. And I just kept saying, exam, I'm going for medical exam. He still pointed to the wall. So I had to calm down and look at what he was trying to tell me. So when I looked at the wall, I could see that it had approved dressings for women. You are supposed to cover your shoulder, and you're not supposed to expose your knee. Guys, I'm going to leave the picture of the gown I was wearing. This is the gown I was wearing, but I was wearing it without the pantyhose. The gown is just on my knee. And I was like, I just told him, and I kept saying, I don't know, is there no way? He was like, no, I can't go in. I was weak. I was just weak when he told me. I had to leave the queue. I had to stand there for some minutes. I was just feeling down, asking myself, what's the next move now? So I had to go back to meet the taxi guy. Walking back to meet the taxi guy at the parking lot, people were still staring at me. I just couldn't get it. I was like, why are these people still staring at me? What is going on? Nothing is wrong. Like, why are they still staring at me? So when I got to the taxi guy, obviously there was still that communication barrier. So I had to explain to him, you know, anywhere I can buy clothes, I mean jeans, something to cover my body. Somehow he got it, thankfully, and then he took me to where I could buy clothes. So I had to buy like a long sleeve clothes and a jean to cover my legs. And then went back to the place to carry out the exam. So after the exam, I just kept asking myself, so all those clothes I bought to this country is just a waste. I cannot even use them. I have to start shopping for new clothes. That is what it means. Now guys, if you're coming to the Middle East or if you're coming to Qatar, these are things you should know. There's communication barrier. Another thing is that going to government places, cover your shoulder and your knees. They cannot be exposed. The next thing to note is that people are going to stare at you. They are going to look at you. I don't know why they stare, but that's just what they do here. Right now, the staring doesn't bother me. When they stare at me, I also stare at them until they get the message and stop staring. So those are things you have to take note of. Have you experienced any of these things as a visitor to Qatar or living in Qatar? Please share with me in the comment section. Or maybe you visited the Middle East and you also had this experience. Please share with me in the comment section. I'd like to know. Thank you very much for watching. Before you leave, have you subscribed? Yes, the subscribe button, the red one. Hit the button. Yes, the red one. Hit, yes, the red button. Hit it. Do not forget to hit the button. Thank you very much. Bye.